I don't know if this is number one or number two, but if this is number two, then the other one I did today will be number one. I'm not talking about using the bathroom either.
Hey, you're lucky I went a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, I'm here with Luna, and we know each other from the America's Funniest Home Videos fandom. If I
Hmm.
could help made some of the graphics you're saying for the visual part of this video, since this is going to be mostly an audio thing for the most part.
Yeah.
And I'll say you're doing a good job.
Thanks.
Now, I didn't ask my last guest this, but how do you introduce yourself, in other words? Trying to
Uh,
get people to know who you are.
um. Hmm. Probably just hi. I'm Luna. I am 15, I guess, and I just like America's Funniest Home Videos, and that's how me and Smash met. And I do things on Roblox and I edit. That's really all I can think of.
Speaking of, I've seen some of the work that's been going on with you on Roblox with America's Funniest Videos. If it's okay for me to share your screenshots of that.
Huh?
Your AFV Roblox sets.
Oh, you want me to show them off?
Yes, if you don't mind.
All right, let me open them up.
And
I have I don't even. I lost count. But what were you so sorry? What were you saying?
I was saying that I was going to show them in the video. If you're good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Let me.
Trying to fix the volume here while I'm at it.
All right.
So none of us will be overpowering the other.
All right then. So I pulled up the first map right now. Just so everyone in the watching this knows, it's none of these are complete. That I still need to do some like tweaks to them. I don't. I There's some things I've made that I'm still not like sure how to like for example on one of the sets there's a wall that moves and I still don't know how to move it. I've asked. They told me tweening, but they haven't told me. No.
Okay, I was gonna say how do I capture the Discord window?
Probably, if you're recording this with OBS, you could
Yeah.
probably do that.
Let me try display capture here.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. You see it?
Yeah. And I'm gonna turn it to a full screen thing.
All right. So this is the first set. It's the 2006 America's Funniest Home Videos set. It's
And I
I
see the
want to
Nick
say,
blimp.
yep. My friend and I put that there when we were first working on it, and I just kept it there. But, this is again, all these are work in progress. I want to say this one's like maybe 60% done. There's a
So far
lot
so
of
good.
yeah, and there's the up here on top of the set is the wall I was talking about.
Right. Where Tom would be introduced.
Yeah, and these are the temporary graphics. Again, they're always changing, so you can't really expect these to stay longer than a few more days, maybe. I
Yeah.
guess. Let me see. Let me pull up the next one. I have a lot of AFB maps, so let's see. Okay, the one is special. It's set basically. It looks weird on the preview because the graphics actually animate,
Right.
but the problem is I don't have them like running, so I could do a run thing, then it'll work. I can do that.
Okay. This is from the specials period after John and Daisy, but before the Tom Bergeron era started.
Yeah, if you notice, it looks a little off, like the floor and stuff. Because I was modifying it and I kind of screwed up, so now I need to fix it.
I
So
noticed
see, like,
the I noticed the screen's kinda zoomed in. I mean, the
Yeah, see
screen's on
again,
the monitor.
that's again, that's the fact that like they're animated. So if I do run,
Oh,
they'll move. Let's see. Let me just do that really quick so it doesn't just look weird.
yeah. That would be good.
Let me move this over. There you go. You see that?
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Nice.
And then you see all the monitors move. And then next door we have the original version of the set that I made, but with like modified lighting because I was trying to recreate the lighting of Tom's first special episode.
Right.
It's obviously very incomplete. All I've done is this so far. But
Yeah. I could tell you this from my short time being a developer, it's hard work.
yeah, it
Try
really
to
is.
figure out how to make things go the way you want them to.
And see, another thing is that I don't really have a lot of experience. For example, I made this monitor, but the rest are kind of like free model stuff because I haven't
Yeah,
learned how to make them yet.
right.
In fact, here's
I'll,
some iMac models that I couldn't get working, so I just kept them there. What were you saying though?
I was gonna say that I know how it is. Slaving
Yeah,
over code.
there's the loop. Let me go in the one with all the lighting so I can show you a better look at it. That's the
Yeah,
animation loop right there. So for what I did for this, I kind of like I had a contest plug from one of the specials that came from an old syndication thing, and I just kind of blurred out some of the text that was still there, but it's not really obvious. And then
yeah.
I masked out the AFD logo from one of the specials. So
Is the AFV logo Amoeba too? Or just the
yeah,
full logo?
both of them are Amobia, yeah.
I, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, see, they're both the same. Yeah, they're both Amobia bold. I think the thin version was only used for like contest plugs and credits and stuff.
Yeah,
Let me see. Now let me pull up the next one.
you know what I found funny? They totally revamped the logo when they moved from Bob Saget to the John and Daisy era, but they only made a 3D-ish version of the 1998 logo when Alfonso Rivera became host.
Yeah, that's kind of pretty much what happened. Here's the 2001 set. Let me turn on the run again so you can get a look at the
Right.
graphics. Getting these graphics was so hard because obviously none of us have the full loops or anything, so I had to
Right.
kind of get one from like a close up of the monitor. See, look, even the background's really blurry because I got
Yeah.
that from the monitor too, from the floor.
I
And
know
then
how it is.
this is the only normal loop I have, and even then I made this out of like 3 different episode sources. I really do need to fix this lighting though. See, then there's that wall that if you wanted to do that camera angle at the beginning of the episodes, you could, like that, I guess.
Yeah.
I really don't know what other purpose it serves, but it's there anyway. Let me see. Close place. And then let's see what the next one is, because I have quite a few. Some of them are like little test things, so I don't even remember a lot of them.
Right.
Let's see. Next one. Oh, I forgot to show you this one. This one's called City, because I was gonna make a city in that one. I ended up doing it there, but basically this is the '98.
John and Daisy era.
Yeah, it's obviously very work in progress.
Right.
Let me turn on the run again. This one was before I kind of got the loop set up from the monitor, so I kind of forged together what I could, and it's not even that good.
Yeah.
For little photos and stuff, it's not that bad.
But for a big monitor like that,
Yeah. This is the original lighting I'd use for my games. Like, it was literally just blocks with lights outside of them, and then I found some models.
Yeah.
Yeah, this lighting sucked, but it still worked.
And I know I've been in your 1998 set. Or not 98, 97.
Yeah, the 97 one was the very first one I worked on. Well, no, I had a map before the 97 one, and I'll show you that one in a sec.
Okay.
This one was a test one. This is supposed to be again, it's in very early test stages because you can see the 97 stuff, but this is
Right.
the early season 8 set before they changed the logo.
The
But again, it's
96.
very
The
yeah, again, it's
96
very
half of season 8.
you can see there's the logo animation on the monitor. It's very work in progress. And again, since
Right.
this was one of my first, there's a lot of problems and there's a lot of free models, and these are my friends and me. All right, let's see. Let me show the next one. Save. I didn't even touch anything.
Also, I like to credit some stuff while I'm at it. For my last episode, for my last AFE upload with the 97 theme, this is the person that did the graphics for the ring and the logo used in it.
I think this might have been an early save of the 97 one because there's no other difference. So we'll just move on from this one and go to the actual 97 one. All right. 97 and the 2006 sets are probably the ones I'm the most proud of because they're the ones I've put in the most time and effort into.
Yeah.
Let's see. So here's the set. Oh, that's broken. It plays two versions of the theme. Okay, that's cool. There's the sign. I had to find a very similar font for the Americas. I redrew the funniest, and then the home videos I found the original font, but I don't remember what it is right now.
Yeah.
How do I get this music thing to shut up?
You can mute it. You can mute the app.
There's only one of them now. I think we're fine with one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the music thing I edited together, and I'm pretty sure you ended up using a version of like my thing in your video, right?
Right. Yeah.
This is the logo animation I made. It's very well because it's low res. It's not as obvious, but this is it's just terrible. But again, since it's very low, huh?
I was gonna say it's also from bits and pieces throughout the 15 episodes or 14 or even it didn't last long.
It was less because they started using the space version in episode 20. So
yeah, after the second $100,000 so.
Yeah, that was $100,000 episode. Yeah, that's when they introduced it.
Yeah.
And then I recreated the logo animations. I might make a mauve of that because I do everything in mauve now.
Right.
These are photos of my friends that I've kept on here from old times we played on here and stuff.
Nice Easter egg.
Yeah. And then there we are on the couch. And that's the couch right there. Aside from that, the way it makes audios because there's a thing on here that if you touch it, it plays the theme. And there's another one on this side with the instrumental, but it doesn't work sadly.
Right.
All right, and then the final one's really gonna be a treat. It's the very first AFV map I ever made on here.
I'm impressed. I will say.
Thanks. Again, though, you're not going to be impressed with this very first one. It's terrible.
It takes a lot of work to make an AFV or any sort of set in Roblox.
Yeah. So this is my very first AFV map dating back to 2016. you can tell I really didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. At least
The,
you'll learn.
the monitor's all blocky. The floor is huge. The the freaking floor is almost up here too. Not to mention, there's all these like walls spread out with decals. The only one, oh, let me kind of recreate what this looked like originally because I added a lot of stuff in like last
Wow.
year to try to make
Yeah.
it more visually pleasing to say the least. Let me get rid of these. Let me delete them. So basically, it only had one wall. The the floor. This is from my current 2006 game. So if I get rid of that and show off what I used to have in here, let me see. So you have a bunch of decals in here. So
Yeah.
you have to scroll all the way down and try to find the old decals. Some of these are really old decals, so I don't know
Yeah, I
why I put them in
understand.
there.
I was gonna say that when we're done talking about these Roblox sets of AFE, I'll bring up an infinite bonus set that some people might have heard of, but not a lot of people. And no, I don't mean
Yeah,
America's Funniest Part 2 / America's Funniest People, or at World's Funniest Videos, or
yeah,
anything
and
with
that'll
funniest
do.
videos on it.
Yeah. So let's see, these are all old graphics from the original version of the game, and a bunch of Thomas stuff too, because I used to be big into Thomas. So this
Yeah,
is some of the I'll have some of the original floors. So I
I could,
rotated. Originally, this was upside down, so that would have been like that.
and I could tell that's
So
from a YouTube screenshot.
yeah, I really did not put in a lot of effort back in the day. Let's see. A lot of these are just graphics for the monitor. So let me see. This is another one that I took straight from a YouTube video, and Tom's still on it.
Thankfully, it's his head, but not his face.
And this wasn't even ever a floor. I just used it anyway. Gotta have so much stuff on here, and then see, there's a lot more, and then scroll down more. Hold on.
Okay.
See, okay, I'm good now. All right, so again, this is another old floor. This is one of the only floors I've reused for this is one of the only floors I've reused for the my current game. Because the thing is with my current game, for the graphics, you kind of need to have them like flat, so that way it
Yeah,
matches. But with these, I just did whatever angle I could. But since this one's flat, I could reuse it for the game.
right.
Let's see. Trying to figure out what other floors I have. I don't even remember most of these. This is supposed to be the 2003 floor.
Still, to this day, that reminds me of classic Millionaire.
And here's another old floor that's rotated for some reason. And then this one. Again, these were all upside down because I accidentally put this in upside down. I didn't know how to fix it.
Right.
And we have the background coming from an old YouTube video, and then I just slap an AFV logo on there, and it's perfect, I guess. And then same with the monitors. I'm not going to go into detail about the monitor graphics, but you can kind of see what's going on here. This is kind of what it originally would have looked like, and trust me, it was terrible. Let me undo that. It's fixed. I guess that's all the maps, so...
Okay, I'll stop the video feed of the
Alright.
recording once I find it. But the thing I wanted to share to you, I'm assuming you're familiar with MXC, right?
With who?
Let me type in chat. If you don't know what that is, I'm sorry.
Let me see. MXC? Sounds familiar.
It was on It's repurposed Japanese footage
Oh.
from an obstacle course like so. Way before
Oh, okay.
way before the likes of Wipeout.
See, like, I'm not too big on stuff like Wipeout, so I probably wouldn't know. So that's
Right.
why. So I apologize for my if it sounds like I'm like ignorant or something.
Nah, it's okay. We all have our likes and dislikes.
Well, it's not even that I dislike it. I don't know a lot about anything about Wipeout.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I brought this up, Finn DeBona tried bringing that kind of so to the States in the 90s.
The only thing I was aware of for that was that I'm pretty sure that what was it the Vindabona? I think I don't was it after
Stormed the
Bob
castle? I don't know.
that I'm pretty sure after Bob left the show. What I heard was he was trying to get one of the hosts of Wipeout to host the show.
Oh,
That's what I remember reading. I don't know.
yeah. And yes, I did know that. Meanwhile, on America's Funniest People, there was a lawsuit.
Oh yeah, because Arlene Sorkin got fired because of some like they wanted a black host, and then she
Tawny
sued. And,
wasn't black.
yeah, but may she rest in peace though. But still, come on.
Yeah, and I'll say this: when when that death happened, I was kinda surprised and glad that Dave Coulier had a tweet about it, saying how he was during their time together on Funniest People.
You can tell from that Dave's such a like class act, even if he's like a comedian. It was like
Yeah,
Bob.
he doesn't try to punch down, from what I understood. Even if he did that one aristocrats joke that would get anyone banned on Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it's so freaking disgusting. It's hilarious. It's like I don't mean that like a weird way, but like it's just so weird. It's kind of funny.
Anyway, I'll post the link to part 1 of the Storm the Castle pilot that Finnabona did on CBS. That's right,
Yeah, I just saw that.
out. The link will be for part 1, but parts 2 through 7, the rest of it, can be found on the same channel.
Uh,
And I was surprised Ernie Anderson was announcing, even though it was CBS.
well,
And
probably it's probably because it's Vindabona, so it's probably just that.
yeah. But this was an attempt to bring back the stuff from Japan over to America way before MXC was a thing, and way before even Wipeout.
Yeah.
Back when most people would think of Wipeout, they would either think of the song, or in some people's mind, Peter DeMarkin for a one-season wonder.
Yeah.
Also, before we started recording, you don't have to give us details if you don't want, but I heard you got a boyfriend or a
No,
girlfriend,
I got a
whichever
girlfriend.
one.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
tell with people anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you, but yeah, I did. It's really exciting.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Thank you.
I'll say this: I never thought I'd be getting to see all of the Saget era in a year that begins with 2. Even when people were just uploading them on their own without any extra stuff.
Yeah.
Like with the AFV Classics channel having uploaded almost all the series and until ABC did ABC things.
Yeah, and I didn't like how I learned this. He had all of season 7 ready, but ABC stopped him. I think on season 6, episode 20. I think it was.
Yeah, and the last few episodes that were uploaded, they had some audio issues, mainly replacement audio.
Yeah, I know a lot of I think some of the season fives had audio that was like just generic stock audio, just covering like Bob and
The
all of those
same.
things.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Thankfully, he still has all the America's Funniest People uploads from the first two seasons.
Oh yeah, because that's all Vindabona, not ABC, so those are allowed to stay up.
Yeah, though I do find it surprising that they haven't started uploading the Tawny Katane era, even when she died, or even while she was alive.
Well, I don't even know what happened to AFE Classics. You know, you did that stream in January of last year, and
Yeah,
then
and
you know
then
I
and then his season 8 stream ended up being on Pluto for
oh yeah,
for
that happened. That it got deleted off YouTube like right when the stream happened on Pluto. Like they just
yeah.
repurposed the stream. So that means they're still accessing the account somehow, which is good. But we
I'll
haven't
say
heard
this:
from him in a while.
this guy, I don't know where he exactly got this stuff from, but I'm kind of thankful he did.
I think I asked and he said it was like I think he said he got some from Vindabone and he got others from I think he said like the some IMDb forum back when they were still up.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing while it lasted. That's for sure.
Definitely, yeah. And I had some talk with him before he went away. Like when he was doing that stream, he sent me
Yeah.
a season 8 episode that I couldn't get properly, and he also what he my friend emailed him and he got Sports Edition from him and season 4 episodes I think was it 18 through 20, and then my other friend got season 26 episode 5. So there you go.
Wow. Good to see that the fandom's still alive, even if the corporation says otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
I I just wish Sony would do something similar.
Well, the
They've been
closest
copy
they
they've been copyright striking a lot of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune in the past 10 years or so. While they only provide semi-modern Wheel of Fortune when it was on Netflix.
and then even
Sure,
like stuff
they
like
sure
huh?
they had sure they had classic Jeopardy on Netflix at one point, but they got rid of it.
Yeah, I think they had the season premieres to all seasons until I think 34, and then the pilot for season 1 wasn't even the first episode. It was the second pilot of Jeopardy.
Yeah, with even lower dollar values.
Yeah, so see, like
50 to
they,
start round one.
so you don't mind if you hear moving. I'm just moving something over, but
Okay.
I, I vividly, I know they did a DVD release, like when was it? It was in like when they did like the 20th anniversary thing. They did a DVD release of the show that had like what was it like was, I think it was three episodes. I think it was
Yeah.
the Ultimate Tournament of Champions finale, Ken's
Right.
I think was final episode, and then the first episode.
Yeah. Surprised they did put the pilot up when they did on Netflix, and the Art Fleming one for a weekend on their
The Art
YouTube.
Fleming one, yeah, that one was probably the biggest like surprise because that thing was lost for so many years publicly. Just
I
finally being able to
know.
see it, and
Yeah.
and,
See
and
how awkward it was at first.
I have a folder. I think I have like 3 copies of it just in case.
I don't blame you.
Same with the I don't know if we can go into detail about this, but it's a Tom Bergeron pilot. I'll say that much.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
believe
the
I have
one.
a copy of that one too.
Yeah, so that's all we can say probably legally. So
I don't want to get this podcast struck, but I got what you mean.
yeah, exactly. I have like 3 copies of that too. I think I even have like 3 copies of the first Jeopardy episode, like from Trebek. Like not the pilot. I mean like the very
The
first
first
aired
aired one.
episode. Yeah.
And you know something? Surprised
What?
that surprised that second episode had a 000.
Oh yeah, they all lost. I would like I remember I saw like I don't think I saw the what's called I saw the like clips. I don't think I saw the summer thing they were doing for 30 summer of 36, but they did this thing I'm pretty sure where like they showed old episodes and I
Yeah.
know they showed clips and I just when I saw like a YouTube thing, I was like, "What?" Like I didn't understand just how something like that could happen.
And it rarely happens as it is.
Yeah, also just know that I think my mom's vacuuming now, so if you hear something in the background, that's why, so I apologize.
And I'll also apologize for me having my air conditioner on.
Well, I can't hear the air conditioner. You can probably hear my vacuum though.
Oh, yeah. Just wanting to make sure.
And just I apologize. I don't know what I can't English anymore, but
Sometimes I can't either.
yeah, but just it'll probably last like another probably few seconds. So just I guess you can edit this out, can't you?
Well, I can't without missing any conversation.
Are you doing this like a live to edit thing?
I'm doing it. I'm recording it and then I'll edit stuff in,
All
like the
right.
clip, like the clip from that Finn bonus Storm the Castle pilot.
Oh, okay. So I'm just I apologize for this. She just does this like you never know when. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, and for someone your age, you're pretty good at what you do.
I'm pretty good at what you said.
At what you do.
Oh, thanks. I
The
try.
kinds of the kinds of people you meet around the internet can be a little disparaging at times, but when you find that right someone and you find that you have common interests, keep them. Even if they do go into politics.
Well, I
You can
mean,
ignore the politics and listen to their other stuff.
yeah, that was what I was about to say. It's just like you can be political. Just, I mean, you can have whatever political opinion you want, but just like that doesn't matter. What matters is just we're friends for a reason, and we can discuss stuff like that. Like not political stuff. Like if you want, you can, but just like we're friends for this reason, and if we can just keep talking about it too. So it's like
Right.
if someone were to like, so I know me and my friends have been political sometimes, but we're friends. We do that. We do that sometimes. So
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
And I'll say this, there's a lot of people on social media whose whole thing is politics.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember like
Including
back
at
when
least one former Wheel of Fortune host.
Chuck Woolery.
Yes.
Oh
Sorry for any fans of his era of Wheel of Fortune or Scrabble or Love Connection or Lingo or Greed. Or that one cat thing he did on GSN. Wait, who's a fan of that? But I'm
but
serious. The last thing he did was a cat-based game show.
jeez.
I won't show clips of that because it's GSM, but I'll send you a link after the recording session if I can
All right.
find it.
Just a show for cat stuff. That's that's what you least expect for someone like Chuck Woolery, honestly.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was a mismatch of other Sony properties. The first round was almost newlywed game. Round 2 was a round of Jeopardy without a daily double. And then at the very end you had a back with whatever your cat chose. A meow mix, I might add. It was sponsored.
What? That's
Yeah.
just weird.
Thankfully, it only lasted that one run, that one episode.
Oh, it's just one. Oh, good.
Because Lord knows we need a second Cat Pageant.
You can do more, just don't televise them.
The revolution shall not be televised because it's not needed.
You can
I
televise
didn't know
anything.
where I was going with that.
Yeah, I don't know either, but you can televise anything except cat pageants. You can televise anything else.
Including, as someone once put it, a lynching.
A what?
A lynching. Now, before anyone writes an angry letter, let me pull up the big fall down. A game show clip. Basically,
people are just gonna find your address and then you're like, "Hello, Smash Whammy, how dare you?" Just something like that.
Or the YouTube comment.
Okay, I see. I couldn't imagine someone just trying to find your address and trying to like harass you.
Yeah, well, someone did find my email address and tried to harass me anyway. Well, let's not talk about that in public. Lest that person strikes again. But basically, when I was saying that, I was quoting it on Game Show. In the intro, the host had to come downstairs. One episode he came down, fell over, and then the audience were either clapping or applauding or laughing, and, quote,
we have one fast chorus of Amazing Grace.
You guys would applaud a lynching.
And welcome to the big showdown. That was the big
and I'm not
showdown.
kidding. I'll get that
one of our players today will
ready
roll
for the video.
the dice for $10,000 in cash. And we would like to welcome back our returning champion, Andy Aaron. Andy, bail me out of this. We learned a little bit about you yesterday, including that you're a great competitor. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, I like to participate in watching.
And yes, for those that know that Press Your Luck, we're talking about the guy from Second Chance here. And it was another 70s, so...
See, oh, what were you saying? Sorry?
I was gonna say, I'll send you the link to said video.
Like, I'm a fan of Press Your Luck, but I don't really know much about Second Chance. I just know that it was the primitive, you could say, prenatal.
Yeah. Not much of it exists.
Yeah.
So that might be why.
Yep.
But, let's just say, things have changed. And also, I'm glad they made the changes they did from Second Chance to Press Your Luck.
I think it was in Whammy's initially, wasn't it, like, Devils?
Yeah. Which, I'm surprised made it past clearance, knowing the Joker's Wild was still a thing.
Could you imagine, though, just they didn't go with the Whammies? Because you can trademark Whammy. How do you trademark Devil?
Yeah. Just ask the people at the Joker's Wild.
You'd have to, like, give it some stupid gimmicky name in order to trademark it.
Yeah. And then the Christians will knock at your door.
The Christians.
God, that would be... I know I just went religious on this, but...
Yeah, this is a religious
people
podcast now. We're gonna pray.
Up next, the 700 Club. Kidding. I will not air that. I might air a 700th episode or something. Or something with a lot of $700 spaces, but not the 700 Club. Not just for copyright either. It would be off-brand.
If you, I guess with those, I don't know if you still do them because I haven't like looked at your channel in a little while. But if you still do those Wheel of Fortune like game videos,
yeah,
just have a freaking Wheel of Fortune religious edition.
Nah, I don't want to upset the folk. But I do want to... that reminds me, I've been working on some extra stuff for the mods I was working on. Including an audio-only thing. Do you...
Oh?
Let me look up my... project stuff. I don't know if you've seen this yet on my channel, but I did a Press Your Luck Wheel of Fortune hybrid.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that yet.
I
That's
would
that's interesting.
put a thing on the screen, but you guys probably already seen it if you're watching this episode.
Yeah,
But
if you haven't seen it, then go subscribe. Dang it.
yeah, and I'm also thinking of doing something for the German Wheel of Fortune,
Uh,
like with the audio of that. But let me show you my screen.
all right. Oh, I think I remember this now.
Yeah, with the Whammy being bankrupt.
I think we were in a call once, and you were working on these pieces.
Yeah, that was what this was for.
eBay.
I don't know why that eBay there's things there, nor why I forgot a free plate wedge.
Yeah, that's a ridiculously old eBay logo too.
And I'll say this. The free plate, and I was gonna say that free play is no longer a thing as of this season that's about to end.
Uh,
And they don't even replace it with anything else. They just got rid of protecting your turn as a whole.
no. So I'm typing the thing you're using because I've seen it before, like the decompiler, but because I've always wanted to know how it works and stuff like that, but I've never like put the time to actually like figure it out. I never remember what it was called.
Yeah, I'll give you the link later, once the thing's over. But
Alright.
as you see here,
Yeah, there's the whammy.
lose the spin for lose the turn. And I missed the purple 500 here, but I'll work on that later.
Alright.
Anyway, is there much else going on with you these days?
Well, aside from the AFV maps I've been working on, I do YouTube videos, but I haven't made one in a while because I have no ideas right now. But I guess I've been doing some more AFV kind of edits as of late.
Yeah.
Like right before the call, I sent you one where like the AFV remasters on like Disney Plus are terrible, so I made my own, and it looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah, and do you mind if I show that on the video?
Oh, go for it. You can show anything I've made for you if you want.
Thanks.
Oh.
Because I don't want to just have the screen be the two of us, our two avatars the whole time.
Don't worry. You can if anything I've made like I've showed to you or made for you, you can show it off. Don't worry.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because you can never be too careful.
Oh, don't worry.
Now going off to
it's fine.
now for a topic that I didn't mention in my first interview thing in this series, but I want to bring up now. Do you think you'd ever want to go see Super Nintendo Land?
That's the. It's not
The
the
Mario
Nintendo
theme
thing
park.
Yeah, that's in Japan, right?
Well, it's also coming to the States.
Oh, from what I've seen, it's really interesting. If I could, I'd go probably.
Me too. Even if it is to the other side of the country, in California.
Well, lucky me, I'm in California, so I could go if I wanted to.
Yeah. I will say I am going to Wheel of Fortune Live later this year.
You are doing that, so yeah. You see, there you go. You got something. Even if you can't go to Super Nintendo Land, you still got your Wheel of Fortune Live. There you go.
Right.
At least you have plans. I just do nothing all day.
That's usually my day too.
Uh,
The trips are few and far between, as far as I can tell. Also, I know I haven't been watching modern America's Funniest Videos these days. How was this last season that ended?
it was well, I don't really. I'm trying to think of like. At first, I didn't even watch the season. Like, I recorded the premiere and then I just didn't. And then when Bob died, like I saw the airing because they
Yeah,
like the airing afterwards because they did a tribute for him.
right.
And afterwards, they announced, they'd be adding Saget segments. So since then, I watched the rest of the season to see what they added for him.
It was, and I found it ironic that ABC broke into the show to say he's dead, considering his past.
Oh yeah, it was. I remember seeing the clip like that day when he died. I'm just like I couldn't. I still wasn't sure if he died, and just seeing that was like, oh no.
I was in
It's
one of the, I was in one of the Roblox Discord servers for the groups I'm in, and we were just talking about the AFE Classics uploads when one of the people said, well, he's dead. And I'm like, what?
I remember
And,
exactly where I was when he died too.
like, I was just talking about him, and then that happens.
I think the same thing kind of happened with me. Like I was in a call with one of my friends, and basically we were talking about I think AFB and just all normal stuff we talk about, and then I saw on Twitter like a post from like some person like someone I'm not exactly friends, but we talk sometimes, and they were watching South Park, and there was like a notification for TMZ that said Bob Saget has died, and I didn't say much because my friend was in the middle of a conversation. And I thought it was fake. And then he found out, and then he talked to me about it, and then we had this like conversation. It was really beautiful about like death and stuff, like family members and like that died, and just it was like a really beautiful conversation, just talking about like family members we carried that we passed on, and then later that day, like everyone else found out, and then I made that tribute for him, which it was really hard doing that because I still can't imagine him just gone like that.
I know, and he was young compared to some other people who've died recently.
You see, like example, like just a week before, uh, Betty White had passed away, and she was 99, and then
She was
she
nearing
died from
100.
like she was like 2 weeks away, and then Bob was only 65, and he died like a week later. So it was like a whole week of grief. Like I didn't really grieve over Betty White because I didn't really have a lot of as much like connection like to her work like as Bob per se. But
Yeah, I can understand. Not everyone's seen the comedy, and not everyone's seen Password.
yeah, and I have seen Pastor, but I will say though that just the death of Betty White just kind of set up the whole year. Like I mean, we lost Bob and we lost too many other people. We lost Gilbert 2 months ago, so
Yeah, and at times games will still want me to say you fool, including the
yeah,
weakest link.
I'm pretty sure I actually saw that "You Fool" clip like a couple days before he died. Like,
Yeah,
and you could tell if you saw Gilbert like recently, he did seem like he was getting like he sounded like he was getting weaker, and he was
yeah,
talking so
like in his last appearance as a celebrity guest on Pyramid.
yeah. You can tell he was like he kind of looked a little more fragile. I think he looked skinnier. He was talking a lot slower. Like It was just terrible to see that.
Yeah.
And then finding out he died was even worse.
Now, I don't know how else to do it. The full clip is played out as it is, but I do want to include a clip of Gilbert at his best. In YouTube poop form, I might add. If you're familiar with the Dr. Robotnik YouTube poop subgenre.
Oh yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah. Someone by the name of I Teach Vader did a YouTube poop based on the style of the classic Robotnik poop, but with Cyber Chase, with Gilbert Gottfried as Digit.
Oh yeah.
And I'll show you a clip of that in the video in post.
Alright.
But I will say that I'm not going to post the full thing because I don't want to take away his viewership.
Yeah. I guess like put a clip up and then link the video in the description.
Right, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Well, we've been at it for almost an hour. Is there really much else we can talk about?
Well, we haven't really. Well, you brought up funniest people in detail, but you said how about world's funniest videos? I don't think many people know about that.
Yeah, there was a global version of the home video, so here in America, and instead of going for John Stamos like everyone wanted to complete the trifecta of Full House folk, they got Dave again, and a third female co-host.
Yeah, it's Dave Coulier and Eva LaRue, yeah.
Like that worked well over time on Funniest People.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's not a single full episode online.
Right, except for a place we found, but I don't know if we can mention it.
Oh yeah, I know someone who had a tape of an episode, and they sent me a copy, but I'm not even sure if we'd be allowed to post that because Vindabona.
Yeah.
It's like,
and I don't want to do a clip either. But the intro to it, use it straight up Bob Saget AFV intro graphics.
Okay, I think
camera
you can show,
circle and all.
I think you can show like a little clip of the intro. I think that's good, and maybe like one little picture. I don't know.
I'll just do the intro.
All right, let's not risk copyright here, but just again, we do have an episode, so we can't like post it.
Right, and I'll be sure to ask if I can post the link to said episode or not. Sometimes I get tongue-tied.
The person who sent it to me, I asked, hey, can I send it to my friend? And he's like, oh, sure. But the thing is, he has a YouTube channel where he has like a Google Drive of these like VHS scripts, and it's in there. So if I refine the channel link and the drive link, I can send it, and then it can be found, I guess.
Right. Now it's spared within something else on that video that's in the Google Drive, so yeah, it might be a while.
Yeah, it's I think a movie or two, and then it's the world's funniest, and then I think it's like some other show.
Now, while we're on the topic of home videos and all that, I know a lot of people would like to say Saget started the trend, but at least in America, the comedy clips, though, it's as old as Dick Clark.
It's as old as Dick Clark. Well said.
Well, at least I'm talking about bloopers.
Yeah, definitely. Bloopers have been, God, they've probably been around longer than Dick Clark.
And Dick Clark only helped popularized it and made the genre of funny clips, though.
Yeah, and then it really came to a head in Japan with the Fun TV show with Kato and Ken when they did funny home movies, and then, Vindabona kind of just took that and went from there.
Yeah, and I was saddened to hear that one of the two Japanese dudes died from COVID.
I remember hearing about that. It was devastating.
Yeah, and yes, the AFE Twitter did mention it, the death around that time, saying that it wasn't for him and his partner in the variety show they did, we wouldn't have the show we have now with AFE.
Yeah. It's
Also,
unfortunate too.
I wonder how history would be if John Stamos did get a fender bonus, though, instead of having to wait till the tail end of ER on NBC. And yes, I know that because we used to watch it from beginning to end on Pop TV on cable in the mornings. They
Cable
air
had so many things.
they air a lot of ER in the mornings to the midday, and then a lot of House from that point on.
If your schedule is 2 shows, get help.
And that's just their weekday schedule. They have other stuff too, but it's like binge culture is getting to all of us.
I mean, you can binge shows, but just don't make 2 shows the only thing you ever air. You need to have some variety.
Yeah, just ask GSN.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At least they're airing more of their originals now. It used to be a whole bunch of Steve Harvey. That reminds me, how is he able to do a court show?
See, I'm not even sure myself. Like, I really like, this might just be like a weird, like people might be pissed at me for saying this, but I really like Steve Harvey's Family Feud. But like, just what's it called? Again, just I saw like an episode when it came out of the court show. It was kind of funny, like, but just there's Judge Judy, there's, I think, what's his name, Judge Joe Brown, and all these other judge shows. Do we really need a Judge Steve Harvey?
Especially since he's not even qualified to be a judge.
At most,
everyone else in the genre has had prior experience before the TV show.
Exactly. I think at the most we have to probably give him back another talk show. Because he had one at one point. And
I'll say this. Steve Harvey is good at what he does, but sometimes it's too much. Just too much exposure.
I remember he was everywhere at one point. Like, I think in like 2015 he was on like 3-4 different shows.
And Family Feud's here in everywhere.
Exactly, because he kind of brought it back from its like long period of just like
it was gonna die if he didn't do good.
He kind of brought Family Feud back. Like, it did really well with Dawson, and then Ray Combs happened. The ratings started to slip, and then they brought Dawson back, which made that was one of the reasons I think Ray Combs killed himself. And even that failed. Like, not the suicide but
as I brought up in the first recorded podcast of the day with someone from the Roblox world, that imagine they brought up a good point. If Bob Barker retired sooner and Ray Combs was still an option, do you think he could have become Price's Right host?
Probably. I mean, I've seen little clips. Like, I haven't seen many full episodes because even with like Steve Harvey Family Feud, because like now YouTube videos are kind of just like little bite-sized clips that you can watch whenever you want.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've seen any full episodes of Family Feud, but it's like, from what I've seen, I think he'd do well. Definitely better than Mike Richards. Definitely.
Yeah, and like I said in the first podcast, the less said about Mike Richards now, the better.
Yeah. I'm remembering, like, I don't remember who sent it to me or if I found it. Just seeing that test pilot that Mike Richards did for
The Price is
Right.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too.
And then it ended up that he just kind of shoved himself into Jeopardy host. Like,
Yeah.
I think his mindset, because I'm not him, I wouldn't know. But obviously I'm not him. But I think he was trying to just slot himself in the role so he could have the host job.
Yeah. Speaking of Jeopardy, do you watch The Weakest Link on NBC?
No, because I'm not really like, I don't watch a lot of game shows anymore, honestly.
Oh.
Like I've
Well,
been.
we had a former member of the Jeopardy Clue crew as a contestant in this week's episode.
Oh yeah, you messaged me about that too. Again, the last time I've kept up with the game show had to have been when when it wasn't, it was
Amy
after, I'm sure it was
Snyder.
with, yeah, and but it was after when that Maddie Roach, I think was her name, was like,
Matea.
oh, Matea, yeah. So she won a few games. I didn't really watch the show, but I was like keeping up with like information and stuff
Yeah.
because it was the second probably biggest win kind of spree of the season. So
And there's been a lot of good streaks on this season. Imagine
yeah,
how this
definitely.
Tournament of Champions will be for the next season.
Yeah, it's gonna be great considering all the winners.
Yeah. And
Definitely a lot. It's gonna be really fierce competition.
I can probably imagine Amy, Matt, Matea, and the guy who lost a couple days ago, Ryan. He also made it 10 plus.
I heard about that too. God, these recent seasons have been really really good from what I've seen.
Yeah. Even if Alex isn't holding it together.
I think the show's kind of found like a steady ground now.
Yeah.
Like
The
obviously they
whole guest host thing was a farce.
to me it was just,
Especially when you found out Mike Richards just crowned himself.
I mean, again, I'm still like, I kind of like the guest host days. Like Ken as a guest host was really good, I'll say, and like I think he did the first 4 weeks,
He did the first few weeks, I know,
and
right
then
after the death.
I think it would have been Mike Richards doing the next 2 weeks. Then it was 2 weeks for everyone else, and I just remember everyone wanting LeVar Burton,
And then LeVar happened, and he didn't do so good.
Yeah, see, so like I guess you can't just, what's the phrasing I'm looking for?
You can't please everyone.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
Also,
like,
Mike Richards may have had something to do with it if this article I read is accurate. He didn't feel LeVar Burton, to be honest. Mike, that is.
I mean, again, he left the show. You know, he got fired. He tried shoving himself in as the host. So I mean,
Right. And
what else can you say?
guess what else was going on the week LeVar was doing Jeopardy?
What was happening?
The Olympics.
Oh, the Olympics?
Yes, they put him on a Olympic week. Meaning, some places you can even see him host.
Oh yeah, he would have been preempted. Yeah.
Like where I live, Wheel of Fortune gets preempted since it's on our NBC station, as well as Jeopardy.
See, for me, my ABC affiliate is what carries Wheel and Jeopardy. So I don't.
And may I interrupt this train of thought for something? I'm surprised people don't complain about sore throats more often doing podcasts.
I mean, it's like if you're like if you're like me and you've had like, if you do like a voice call almost every day, you kind of get used to calling all this much and talking for hours at a time. So
yeah, I guess I'll need to get used to this then.
Yeah. It gets easier from here, don't worry.
Yeah. Now, since I'm running out of topics. Where can you find you on YouTube and such?
On YouTube, it's Lunatime1. I guess on other social medias, I don't know. On Twitter, I'm also it's Lunatime1. On Discord, I'm also it's Lunatime1. On the numbers, I guess 1258. And I don't know if I should have said that, but there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, should have I? Shouldn't have I? I don't know.
I don't know. I'll leave it in.
Okay. My Roblox, if you I guess, wanna check out some of my maps, they're on like, so only friends can check them out. But I might if I finish them enough, I might make them public. So if you want to see them, and you can judge me for this. I was young when I made it. My username is homiefriengo, no spaces, no capitals or anything. So. And,
yeah, I think it made it before. I think it was made before certain things happened. That I don't want to be on the
name was, so.
I meant with the first name.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I made it 2016, so there you go. As for other social medias, I guess I have a Facebook, but that's personal. I'm not gonna say that.
Same.
Aside from that,
thanks for agreeing to do this, by the way.
Oh, anytime, man. You're welcome.
And I actually don't know what to close this with as far as promoting the next episode, since I don't know who I'm doing next. But you'll see when you see. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Just stay tuned.
As they say, check your local listings.
Yeah, check your local listings.
Well, if there's anything else you want to end with us with, so it won't be as awkward.
I guess just be nice to one another, okay? Don't be dicks. Please. Thank you.
Yeah. Unless your name is Dick, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, you can be a dick if your name is Dick. That's the only exception, okay?
And even then, that's a lame pun.
Yeah, definitely.
And you don't want a checkbox tournament. Actually, that just brings me to a whole nother line of conversation. So I think I just extended this by another 30 minutes.
There we go. Yeah, stay tuned. This is part 2.
How familiar are you with Jackbox?
Before I answer, everyone, this is if this was like international, this would be the end of part 1, and part 2 would have started by now.
Yeah.
Because international people like their half hours for some reason, but
right.
Answering your question, I've heard of it. I think I might have seen. I think you and I, like, we in the AFU server, we did like a test thing, but it didn't end up working out if I remember correctly.
Right. Well, a friend of mine on Twitch occasionally hosts a Jackbox tournament.
Nice.
And they pull from various different eras of the various different packs, not just from one pack or a second. I'll show you a few clips if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll also put said clips in the video in the visual portion of the podcast. But the clips are from LOC Cards Fan 23. So named because they're in the sports and video games. Legend of Zelda, LOC. C as in the last letter, not the near the beginning. Anyways,
we're learning how to alphabet today.
Yeah. Doesn't help when a lot of letters sound the same. But he's done some tournaments of games us in the past too.
Uh,
including Press Your Luck. Let me...
have you ever been a part of any?
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
Have you ever been in a part of any of them?
Yeah. In fact, I was about to send you a highlight from Twitch.
Ah, nice.
Might include part of it in the video too.
Alright, let me take a look.
It's 15 minutes or so, as it's the full game. The full final game.
Alright, if we have time, let's watch the whole thing.
Now, how about we do, and then I'll ask if I can include it. If not, I can cut it out.
Well, if I can't words, dang it. I I guess if the reactions aren't really like up to your like what you want them to be, I guess you can cut them out. But I'll just react how I'd react. So
Yeah, and I'll also ask if that for permission from my friend.
yeah, you don't forget about that too.
That's what I was initially getting towards.
Yeah.
Not your reactions, just the permission.
Yep. Let's see. So, do you see my screen?
Yeah, no, but again,
Oh wait. So who's sharing it? Me or you?
me.
All right. Let me turn off mine then.
Okay. And
Is
you
this
know
the
what?
huh?
I was gonna say that I'll go ahead and pull it up on the visual on the OBS source too.
Alright. Is this the... I can't tell. Is this the Big John game or a modified version of the...
Expert
what's the name of the
edition.
one? Oh yeah,
It's modified expert edition.
Modified Expert Edition?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of seem like it. I wish the Big John one still worked, because, God, you could get some really crazy games out of it.
I know. And he's done work on it himself. As he has changed it to look like the modern version.
Hopefully one day he makes a Flash-free version. Who knows if that'll ever happen.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Would be cool, though.
Let me get the crop in here. Okay, let me change the crop here. So you won't see all my taskbar, all my stuff up there.
Yeah, that's his personal business. Back off, everyone.
And I know the title gives away the ending, but I mean the title on the... I mean the title of the clip. But you know what?
You could probably crop out the name of the clip in post-production.
Right, I can blur it.
Yeah.
But here's a typical game of Press Your Luck at this guy's Twitch channel.
Alright.
This is just the last round.
So on square 7 is double your money with a spin.
God, it's incredible how far Expert Edition has gone.
Cars. 2 BMWs worth over $200,000. We have mystery money on...
Wait, could you hear the video?
It's kind of quiet, but I think, hold on, I think I know how to fix it.
Okay.
Play again?
Square 13,
yeah, there we go.
Worth a lot of money, or it may not be worth a lot of money. And then, something we introduced in the first Super Pressure Luck tournament on Square 17, you don't see it yet, but there is a cash prize of $75,000. But that is a progressive space. When you hit it, it turns into $100,000. When you hit it again, it turns into $250,000. And then when you hit it again, it goes back to $75,000. So those $3 amounts on square 17, where across the board is, rotate every time you hit it. So when somebody hits it, it goes up. When you hit it again, it goes up. And then when you hit it again, it resets back to $75,000. We repeat the process. Now, long shot to say the least, but
That's a lot of bucks.
it's a lot of money. Absolutely.
And yes, I was on mic during this one.
There's always huge money on the board in Super Rush Your Luck. That's why whoever wins has a good chance, but not a guarantee, that they're going to have that bonus $50 from Days. We're starting with the player with the fewest amount of dollars. Sakrif, that's you. You have 13,110. You have 5 spins. Are you ready to press your luck?
Let's do it.
You got it.
The regular board he uses is more along the lines of the
money,
ones on TV for this person.
Up at 8,000 and a spin.
Yeah, you can now you can see where the expert edition kind of comes in.
Yeah, this is just a skin for it.
So well.
Yeah, it's expert edition.
It's modified so well you can barely tell that it is.
Yeah, and I did help with some of the stuff.
Yeah, I know you did a custom version. You showed me, and I modified mine for a Press Your Luck like series I never finished, but one of the spaces was an AFB thing. Wow. God, intense!
$1,610. Still 4 spins left. About 15,000 ahead of
Keep in mind the values are inflated for this tournament finale.
Oh, okay, but God, he's intense.
Big bucks in normal gameplay would still top out at 10,000. But he did made some changes from the televised boards to make it a little more friendly.
With this board, I don't think that's gonna hold up, so I gotta keep going.
No lead is safe. Here we go.
More money, and stop.
Up at 9,000 or lose 1 whammy. You have 2 whammies, Sakura. You have 2
You lose the whammy.
You're going to take away the whammy, all right? Get rid of that whammy.
Good.
Now 2 spins left and $56,860. The lead is the same as before. Sakura, what are you going to do?
Press.
Here we go.
Come on, big money, and stop.
Up at 4,000 and a spin.
I keep thinking it's gonna land on the whammy. What if it does on the final one?
You lead Smash by 25,000.
He's intense.
What do you want to do?
The host too. He's a good host. He makes it intense too.
Yeah. He does chat interaction things on Friday nights usually, unless something happens in real life.
And stop.
Up at 72.50. All right, you're at 68,000.
I get so scared. I don't want it to land on the whammy.
Last spin.
Yeah.
You lead Smash by $32,422.
How can he get the mouse so quickly?
Sorry. You lead Smash by
Sorry.
$32,412.
The intense man will apologize.
1 spin left.
Nothing
Yeah.
against him. I just.
What are you gonna do with it?
Also, don't forget, there is W money up there, and $75,000, and the 2 BMWs, though. No lead is safe, as he just said.
Whammy now, I'm definitely out, so I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I don't think I blame you in that situation. Smash, you get 1 spin, but you're not taking it yet. We're gonna go to Bigfoot. He's got 15,444.
Oh, no.
Got some catching up to do.
Yeah.
Up at Big Bucks, 17,500 and a spin. Hey, there we go. That's 32,944.
You can still hear the stop from the game. You guys didn't remove that?
Let's go.
No.
Up at $3,000. 35,944.
Wait, how do you do it so that the person stops it if it's at one screen?
We use Discord.
Behind Sakura.
So, well, how do you tell him to stop then if you guys aren't saying anything?
Indeed it is, Mike.
We
This
use
round's 2,000
Discord chat.
Oh, so right when you say it, he stops?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Up at pick a corner. Do you want 9,000 or lose a whammy, 4,000 and a spin, or a trip to Dollywood? Which of
The
those
lose
do
a
you want?
whammy.
You want 4,000 and a spin? You got it. That takes you up to
No!
35,944. Same.
He had
spins.
none.
Press your
Oh!
luck.
I didn't even see that.
Up at 9,000 and a spin. 48,000.
I'm dumb, I'm sorry.
Same free spin.
It's okay, we all have those
19,000
moments.
some change away. He's going.
No,
The
Whammy.
BMWs.
The BMW!
BMW's worth
$204,000.
Oh my God!
And without hesitation, Socrath, they're coming to you. 2 spins that you've got to take. You're going to need to find something with an additional spin. Here we go.
No.
Oh my god, okay, alright, let's do this. And stop.
Stop at a whammy!
No!
Just in time, he got out.
Now, I will say this. We don't have the whammy animations from the new version in this, so we're recycling the old ones.
Wow. Bigfoot.
What a pass, though.
Just at the right time. You have 1
Did anyone,
spin.
like, I know, remember Buzzer did a thing with all the whammy animations?
Yeah.
Has anyone tried to, like, replace the audio with those?
I did.
Ones? Someone should also, if possible, try to, like, do, like, masking for the effects. Like, mask out
Yeah.
the whammy. It'd be too hard.
Something with the spin, please, and stop.
Up at $5,900.
There you go.
My turn.
Now we go to Smash, who's got $35,698. You have 1 spin you got to take first.
At this rate, I would say that lead is like the height of the aggro crag. Anyway,
Stop at 4,000 and a spin. Well now, talking about the aggro crag and global guts, the super aggro crag. 39,698 Smash.
Yeah.
Only about, 214.
I almost got on a Minecraft show that a friend of mine did that was basically a Minecraft version of Guts, but I couldn't because my pocket edition at the time was a piece of crap.
I want at least 50,000.
Alright, Smash, let's go.
Don't make me regret this as I often do. Stop.
Stop it. Double your money and a spin.
Whoa!
You just doubled your money to $79,396, Smash. You still have 8 spins left. That's a lot of spins.
I was nervous at this point, I'll tell you that.
Oh, he's going for it.
Crazy dude has a point.
God, I need it. I might.
No! Easy go.
I might modify my expert edition some more and try to make it like this, because dear God, I want it to be like this now so badly.
I'll send my copy to you later on.
Oh, this modified one for like ones like this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Without the extra stuff for the tournament thing for the user, the base price to like 2019.
I could probably, like, if I figured out how, I could probably modify and make mine one.
Yeah.
Whoa!
41,800 Smash, and you still have the 6 spins left, but you're still a long ways to go. To be exact, 208.
He's trying to tell me something.
What are you gonna do, Smash? 218,044.
He's trying to tell me to pass it to Bigfoot. I hope he pulls the. Well, I would say Ken Basin for millionaire, but I don't think that applies here. Anyway, pass.
Well, the double your money is gone. Yeah, the deficit is 211. Or man, that's a lot of. I can't. I know the math. If I was to do it in my head, it's a lot of money. It's $211,844. That is the difference right now. Smash has just passed the revolver to Bigfoot. You got to get through 6 spins, and there's more than $250,000 at risk. I have no problem in saying to you, my friend, good luck. You'll need it. Let me know when to stop whenever you're ready, Bigfoot. Good luck. Stop at 4,000 and a spin. All right, that's 1 down, 5 to go. Stop and move 1 space to 5,000 and a spin, or a Gucci shopping spree.
Get the Gucci.
Which one do you want? You want the 5,000 and a spin. All right, that's 2 down. 4
Why?
Stop at 25,000 and a spin. 287,644.
Oh no.
You're halfway
Jesus.
home. Stop at $10,000. 297,644. 2 to go.
Jesus. He's gonna win.
9,000 or lose a whammy. What's the difference? You don't have a whammy. That puts you over
Michael Larson, eat your heart out.
$300,000. Last one you gotta take. Oh my
God!
And would you believe it's the only whammy on the board? How painful does it get? Unbelievable! The most
Oh my God!
we've ever had in Pressure Luck tournament history. I told you guys when we started doing Super Pressure Luck, we were going to see some massive whammies. We just saw the A-bomb right there. Now it's not over yet, Bigfoot. You still have 3 spins left, and he's going to go.
And I'll say this. Order, as another gag we have around here on this channel, order of operations. That was order of operations being a failure, getting the loser whammy space before you hit a whammy.
Stop at another whammy.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our tournament has come down to 1 spin. Bigfoot, you got to find something worth at least 41,800. Obviously, the 75,000 will do it. All right, you're going to play. All right, Bigfoot, you got to get a one-timer, or Smash is the champion. Who's the champion? Stop it across the board to 8,000 and a spin. You are still in the game, Bigfoot, and you're back in 2nd place. And you're going to go for it. All right, roll it again.
Oh no.
Stop at 72.50. It is not enough. And Smash Whammy has won the Super Pressure Luck Tournament.
Yes!
Finally, after so many years, for so many
Wow.
I agree, past me.
Unbelievable performance by you, Smash. Congratulations, and Bigfoot. I feel so bad that you lost that $300,000, but of course there is good news for you, Bigfoot. You did have the highest score in any one game, so you do get an additional $50. So that gives you $75. So I congratulate you there, Bigfoot, which is a nice sum in any tournament. So congratulations, Bigfoot. But Smash, let's talk about you.
Wow.
How can the person with the highest score just get $50 from it?
1,000 bits. Thank you so
Well,
very much. I really do appreciate it.
It was from the host's pockets and one of the chat members.
Oh, it's actual money?
Yeah.
Oh.
Steam or Amazon.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, Bigfoot gets the bonus 50 because he had the highest score. Smash, 41,800 was the Croatian Cruise and 25,000. Man, what a battle. So you picked up 41,800. And when we add that to your previous winnings, your total is $85,295, which doesn't even cover Bigfoot's total, but it doesn't matter. All it takes is being the winner of that final game. So congratulations, Smash. So you picked up another $50 for winning the game, plus an additional $15 for every 25,000. You have 85,000. So that is a grand total for you, Smash. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bump that up to $100. I'm going to give you $100 in grand total. So there you go. So
You got $100? Oh my God.
I'm going to be generous.
Yeah.
And bump that total up to $100 for you, Smash. So
I think if it wasn't for the bump,
Bigfoot.
Good game.
it would have been around 90 or 95.
Yeah, so he just bumped it. He can just get you a straight $100 card because he no way is there a $95 card.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, that was intense.
You should see some of the clips I have for Jackbox.
Yeah, I think that has to be the most intense game of press I've ever seen.
Yeah, and even with regular values, it's pretty good.
This guy's a good host too. He knows how to make it intense.
Yeah, he does commentary for some speedrun racing too. That's where the Smash TV joke came in, from the prototype intro I showed you.
Oh yeah. God, though,
he has an eye for actually being able to make things intense. If you can make something as mundane as that intense, it's like you have a shot of
Yeah.
something.
I was
I'm
checking
just
to
like,
make. Let me make sure I can tell you the VLC player.
do you hear that dog outside?
Yeah. You know what? Let me just capture the webcam, the display capture again, and do it full screen.
How
These
can
are
you
from.
hear the dog here?
I don't know.
It's my neighbor's dog too, so it's like...
Here's some clips I've downloaded for another project of clips from Jackbox and Jackbox likes.
It's the mind
Alright.
Anti-match game!
that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone.
Oh boy.
If you match, you're dead.
It's still on the Switch thing, so let's see.
Wait, 1 second.
Alright.
Could you see it now?
Hold on. No.
Let me... Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to change windows. That won't... Okay, there we go. Let me pull it back a little for the sake of you.
It's this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone.
I am so screwed.
That's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Anti-match game. Ryan knows nothing about this either. Ooh. Now, the players on the other side can put wrong answers, but the players on the top side must put an accurate answer.
Do it.
Now, let's see if there are any matches.
Whoa!
Get your mind ready.
Oh.
Get your mind dead.
Holy Toledo! Sextuple death!
Madness, I tell you.
A sextuple death.
I love it!
We're not done with you yet. Everyone who dies in this hotel turns into a ghost. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game.
That was crazy.
Yeah, Jesus, a sextuple death.
If you're not ready now, you can join the audience, whatever. It's like super low.
And I can hear the dog because I have earbuds on.
I still don't understand how the microphone picks up the dog.
I don't know either.
A similarly dressed female mannequin. His name, of course, is...
Even the neighbors are telling the dog to shut up.
Okay.
Meowth is one of the fellow members of the community we're in for the stream.
Mike says his name is Phil Hellmuth, the poker player.
What?
Oh, he's fun to watch.
Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Orville wrong. If that's the answer, I swear if that's the answer.
At this point, I wouldn't put anything past it.
I know.
Can the dog stop barking?
If the FAA can have its own theme song, there could be a villain named RuPaul.
Yeah, right you are, Ken. Here we go.
Let's see how things shook out.
Is it Larry Loveless? Oh, I just suckered the audience there. Turner D. Century. Oh my goodness. Wow, everybody else is right.
You all nailed it.
It just was the only one that seemed like it would make sense. It wasn't a complete joke.
I know, that was crazy. We all got it right except the audience.
Can we get an F in the chat for the audience?
I don't know if you caught the joke, but I made a reference to do reps from one of them Guts and one of them American Gladiators.
Wow, he's losing it.
Oh my god! I can't even! Oh my god! I didn't realize that. That does look like Larry Thompson! Oh my god, whoever put that! Holy smokes! I can't even! Alright, let's see who put that answer. Alright, what do we got? Who put that answer? Who put it? Smash, I kind of should have known. I kind of should have known. Well done. Well done.
Well, that got intense.
Hey, I won!
Two slices is better than one.
Got that right.
Let's get you a power slice. Just do good on this last question, okay? You know what? I think you all need an easy one. How do I like my steak done?
Oh no.
Hey, you want to honor me with a steak sacrifice? Yeah, internal temperature is 160 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 71 Celsius for, well, most of you humans.
First try, you guys.
Cooking takes 6.5 minutes per side.
Rare.
A well-done steak just reminds me of the burning pyres of ancient sacrifices to my omniscient enormity. Call me nostalgic. The fastest times are worth more.
1.87.
It has to be you. It was always you. Chew on a power slice. Power slice. Now hurry up the mountain. I'm lonely.
That's it for this clip.
Housekeeping. We're at room 105.
Hey, Meowth, here's your gifts.
Oh, oh
I
god.
need to thin out these terrifying family heirlooms a bit. Pick a box and keep what's inside.
Color.
Ugh, this room smells weird.
Never seen a 7-person gift before.
Which means, and only one of them has the whammy.
No.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's one of Uncle Clive's old time bombs. You'll have to answer questions a lot faster now to keep from blowing up. Don't think of it as an unfair. Think of it as an extremely
Our journey has led us to this moment.
He speedruns Castlevania games at times.
Castlevania!
I know, it's a staple on my stream. Alright, smash! Oh.
Oops.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I like
I'm
it.
under the collar now.
It's gonna be tough to beat.
Oh no. I don't condone that, by the way, just so I won't get demonetized. Oh wait, I'm not monetized.
Yeah.
that happens, I quit.
Now, yeah, it will never happen. That's why. That's why.
Okay, go ahead and cast those ballots.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's mine again.
It's the mind battle.
That's it for that. That's it for that part.
Wow.
Let me look up some more highlights.
Alright.
But yeah, he's been at it for a plenty years.
He's good too.
Yeah. I actually met him via the Big John community.
Oh gosh, though. It's so intense, though.
Yeah. And Press Your Luck isn't the only games though he does.
What other ones does he do?
Well, he has a selection. He does. Here's one for Lingo.
Oh jeez.
Lee and Meowth.
I'll be right back, by the way. I need to do something about this mouth.
Right. Charlie and Mountain Hawk, your Lingo board. Mark off 10. We start with Lee and the letter E.
Every. E-V-E-R-Y.
There's another E in the word, but it's in the wrong position, Meowth.
Eagle. E-A-G-L-E.
Has the eagle landed? Well done. That is exactly right.
Woo, good game, Meowth.
Good pull. All right, A through R are your letter options. Pick a letter. I'll answer this question in a moment. Pick a letter, Meowth.
Let's go with L. The lead.
63. All right. Remember, the clock is stopped during this, so we can take as much time as we need to. Mike says, Jay Leno hosting You Bet Your Life. Thoughts? Haven't seen the show, so I can't give you any thoughts about it. No, seriously, I've not watched the show. I know it's on, but I don't bother to watch it. Why? I don't know. But so, unfortunately, Mike, I can't give you thoughts about Jay Leno's hosting abilities. What are your thoughts about it, Mike? In any event, Leah, letter.
All right, I'm going to go for E for extend outreach to the stars above.
9.
Yeah.
9. The letter is B, Lee. B.
Back.
All right.
Bagel. B-A-G-E-L.
Okay.
I'll keep myself silent while this plays.
The word, but wrong spot, Meowth.
All right, but I can't hear anything on that though.
B-L-O-O-D.
Could be. Ooh, B-L-O.
Oh yeah, I
correct.
forgot
You got the first 3, Lee.
I forgot about the screens there. Let me resume the video.
Alright.
I think I know it, Lee. Just go with it.
Yeah, if you don't know just any word that starts with the letter B, family friendly, may I add as well.
Blows.
Yeah,
B-L-O-W-S.
Thank you. Okay, blows. Let's see. That fits. Almost. B-L-O-W. What's the last letter?
Blown. B-L-O-W-N.
Which it seems like the Cardinals do too many times. Yes, blown saves. Well done. All right, Meowth.
I learned my lesson on the family-friendly game.
Yeah, thank you.
Although, if it ends up with one of those words is actually the answer, I'm going to start laughing.
Well, if it does, I'll have to look into that file and yeet it off. Pick a letter, Meowth.
Let's go for M for meow.
47. That opens up 15 and 25. Pick a letter, Lee.
Let's go for P for Phil.
You ain't wrong there, Wiz. 45. 49 is opened up. All right, still your turn, Team 1. The letter is T. Lee, you're up.
Thing. T-H-I-N-G.
N is in the word. Wrong spot, Meowth.
Train. T-R-A-I-N.
Won't be it, but it could help. N is the last letter, Lee.
Let's see.
And if you don't know, you just say any 5-letter word to keep your turn going.
You know
5
what?
seconds.
Maybe I should not do a whole 30-minute thing.
If you want to, you can go ahead.
I'll just skip that one since I don't want to take up too much time.
Alright then.
But I will show a smaller clip.
Alright.
CA, go.
Cable, C-A-B-L-E.
Wow, that's correct. S last letter P.
Syrup, S-Y-R-U-P.
R in the word somewhere.
I mean, I was
Bonus
using
letter.
text chat.
H.
Sharp, S-H-A-R-P.
Got it. Next. R 3rd letter C.
Rocky, R-O-C-K-Y.
Wow.
Wow.
CH.
Can you hear it
Champ,
okay, by the way?
C-H-A-M-P.
No help.
Huh?
Chant.
Are you able to hear the video?
N is the 4th letter.
You hear it.
Chunk, C-H-U-N-K.
Got it. S 3rd letter U.
I was asking if you could hear the video okay.
Yeah, I said yeah. Don't worry.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Slump, S-L-U-M-P.
No help. Shuts. No help.
Sound, S-O-U-N-D.
All right, we'll go for bonus after this, maybe. N, all right, bonus letter K. I think that was a good idea.
Skunk,
There you go.
S-K-U-N-K.
There you go. Skunk it is. SL.
Slump, S-L-U-M-P.
Let's go back to that. SLU blank P.
Slurp, S-L-U-R-P.
Got it. Next. D 3rd letter E.
Dream, D-R-E-A-M.
DRE.
Bonus letter.
Last one is S.
Dress, D-R-E-S-S.
You got it. Next. B 3rd letter O.
Block, B-L-O-C-K.
Blockbusters. BLO.
Bloom, B-L-O-O-M.
Nope. Last guess. Last guess.
Blows, B-L-O-W-S.
Yeah, it can't be blood because there's no O. You're going for blows? Is it blows?
Yes.
Oh, blown. So close. You could have tied your record there. You were that close to tying your record there, BL Smith, but you did get 7, so that's $700, 7 words. So you have a really good chance, or 7 balls, I beg your pardon. But if
Smash gets to pick
All
it up.
right, Smash, you can win
I kinda
the
wanna figure out how
jackpot
to
if
use
you
this
get
game, too.
26. What letter do you want? A through M. J. Going for the jackpot. We have not given away the 3rd season grand prize yet. Let's find out if we do it here. Behind the J, we've got 42. Nope. It does open up 12 and 34, BL Smith.
B for BL.
60. Oh, Smash. F. 26. You should have picked out that time. F's in chat. If that doesn't say game knows, I don't know what does. DA.
Oh my god. Again, I want to figure out this game too, because that one also seems like a lot of fun.
Let me find a classic Press Your Luck clip.
Alright.
Trying to see if a clip of does Press Your Luck. Yes, I made an MS-DOS version.
Wow. I'm surprised there's even a DOS edition of the game.
Anything
Yeah.
to kill some spins here. 1500 jewelry set be nice. Stop.
Here's one more before we move on.
Alright.
In fact, I might just go ahead.
I actually don't know how much that safe is worth.
What'd you say?
And I was just realized I was about to sign off to a muted mic. But that's it for the video. We're about to hit 2 hours. And, well, we'll continue this off camera.
Alright.
Yeah, I was wondering what that space was going for. I'm glad you went for it. Wait, what?